Yeah. For all y'all that don't know, this how we get down. Yeah.
Who got what it takes to take what I got? Got a lot, so to wreck your spot. Get my props, so to wreck your shot.
Why?
Cause I don't rap, I rock. Hey, yo, who got what it takes to take what I got? Got a lot, so to wreck your spot. Get my props, so to wreck your shot. Why? Cause I don't rap, I rock.
Whoever wanna challenge, get they talent knocked off balance from the door. I ain't trying to hit sick no more. See me D5 flow from wherever they flow from. No one can protect you, not even the shield of Slowman. Hold pole position like Andretti on the totem. If the showdown, I show up and blow away your shogun. Take shit from no one, give me a spot, I sow one. Slam on any jam, quicker than Onyx slogan. Quicker to move you when you be riding mine, like the transit mass. X-style styles flow flip quicker than the math. Swiftly reeing up on O2, as I show you styles to blow y'all lucky niggas up out of your horseshoe. When you fucking with the boss, it'll cost you. Train of thought was laid to run tracks across you. Verbal bow, run wild, more wild than my thoughts do.
Welcome to the NFC East and the NBA streets, where we talk about the NFL, mostly the NFC. We talk about basketball, we talk about boxing, we talk about all sports all around the world. Look here, need y'all to do me a favor. Need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe so y'all know we going live. It really don't cost y'all nothing just to press that button, you dig? Season 2, Episode 2, your boy back is the quarterback, Big Tughead, representing the Dallas Cowboys from Penn State, Nittany Lions from Houston Rockets, and the Seton Hall Pirates. Representing the Philadelphia Eagles, and Georgia Bulldogs, and San Antonio Spurs, and Syracuse Orangemen. Lee Love, what's shaking, brother?
What's up, Chuck, man? Holding it in the road, my nigga. Chilling, man. Still Eagles over everybody, too.
I dig it. Supposed to be. Representing the New York Giants, as well as some fighting Irish Notre Dame boys. Representing the New York Knicks, as well as some Seton Hall Pirates. Nephew, what's happening with you?
You was good, man. How y'all doing, man? To talk some shit, you know.
Okay. Representing them Washington Commanders, as well as them Alabama Crimson Tide boys, them San Antonio Spurs, and whoever he feel like he want to rep as far as college basketball, that's on him. Chuck, what's happening with you?
Big Chuck, what up? I represent, and when it comes to college basketball, it's Alabama too, man. So is Alabama want to go to college? You know, the Spurs right now, and it's always going to be the Commanders, but we got to talk about these Spurs right now, brother.
Okay.
What's good with you, my homie? Love you, man.
What up, cuz? How you, bro? All right, what's going on, folks? How y'all, man?
Chilling, man.
All right.
Chilling like a horse in the stable.
That's how it's supposed to be. Let's get into it, man. Playoff time, right?
Yes, sir.
2 games left, 4 teams, and we go to that Super Bowl. Talk about this first one. Pack versus the Broncos. Nephew, you got a take you want to say on that?
Say it again.
I'm sorry. The Patriots versus the Broncos. You got a take on that?
I think it's going to be a defensive matchup, man. These two young quarterbacks, they're going to be making mistakes out there. We seen it last week. Both quarterbacks made mistakes out there on the field, but their defense saved them. So it's going to be a defensive matchup. They're going to be in Denver, so it's going to be – I think they're going to have the edge because of, you know, the fact that they're in Mile High Stadium or Denver, Colorado. And the air up there is a little thinner than most places that you go. So it's going to be a tough matchup for them. But I think Denver going to edge it out by 3. I'm not sure what the score is going to be. I think it's going to be a 3-point game, though, defensive matchup.
Okay. Lee Love, what you feel about this, Lee Love?
You said Denver by 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sound low, too, Chuck. But good matchup. I feel like the Patriots is an overall better team with Bo Nix being out. So I'm definitely going with the better quarterback on this one. I feel like
my bad. I forgot Bo Nix was out.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I just feel like he gonna be a better, you know what I mean? It's gonna be May gonna have to make some plays. He gonna make more plays. Stidham, I don't know if Stidham ready for that, yo. I don't know if he, I don't even know if he ever. I know he might have started a couple games, but I don't think he ready for what's about to go down and that. So I just feel like, Vrabel going. I feel like it's gonna be. I don't want to say my other team right now, but I feel like it's gonna be the Patriots in the Super Bowl once again since Brady. I do.
And going back real quick, Chuck. Going back real quick. I forgot Bo Nix was out. That's a big difference. Jake Stidham. I don't know if he played a playoff game. I'm not sure if he played. I know he started before. I don't know if he played a playoff game. So I have to rethink that. I think the Patriots got the edge in the situation, being that they don't have their quarterback. Denver don't have their quarterback, so I get an edge to the Patriots. I see the Patriots, Seattle in the Super Bowl at the end of the day. If Bo Nix was playing, I would think something different because they're in Denver. But I got Patriots and Seattle in the Super Bowl at the end.
He didn't ask you about Seattle. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. To piggyback off what they said, Jarrett Stidham, he's been in the league for a few years, but he's not Bo Nix. Bo Nix is a lot more elusive. He has a lava arm, but Stidham is a veteran, so I mean, don't sleep on him. I don't want y'all to think that they sending what's the boy Richardson or somebody like that out there, because Stidham has experience. But I just don't think they're gonna have enough to beat New England. New England got a good defense. Your boy, what's the quarterback? They quarterback Drake May. He's playing at a all-star level, and I just think that they're gonna be a little too much for Denver. So I got to go with the Patriots.
Okay. Well, me personally, even with Bo Nix there, I didn't think they were going to beat the Patriots, and that's just me being honest. I understand the defensive matchup. To me, Drake May is a better quarterback than Bo Nix, completely, all the way around. I didn't have the Broncos even winning, but that's my take on that anyway. But like I said, I had the Patriots.
Let me say real quick, Chuck. Drake May fumbles. He's a fumbler, and he does turn over the ball. So I'm just saying, like, whoever defense capitalized off of the turnovers is going to win this game. That's what I'm saying.
I totally agree. I said I do see a defensive game. It's just, to me, Drake May tangibles is a lot larger than Bo Nix. Bo Nix might be more athletic or elusive, if y'all want to say that. Drake May is not either.
So you think that Bo Nix defense is carrying him more than the Patriots defense is carrying May?
No, not at all. Neither one of them. I don't think neither one of them defense is carrying. But Bo Nix the Broncos do have a better defense than the Patriots. But neither one. Bo Nix is handling his business over there. I'm not going to take nothing from him. I just think Drake May has a more live arm. Everything else is either even or Bo Nix got an edge on him on that. It's just that when it comes to,
you don't think that Benito and Surtain and them niggas on that defense is not holding Bo Nix down?
I didn't say
they 100% holding them down. I think when it comes to quarterbacking,
I mean he playing good quarterback.
If anything, it's both ways. He's holding his team down. I mean, the defense down. The defense holding the offense down. They're not. The defense is not above them. No, I don't see that.
That's one of the best defenses in the league, yo. They holding them down.
They both got the best. Patriots got the #1 defense in the league. Denver Broncos is the top 5 defense.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
In the playoffs, the Patriots have the #1 defense.
The left,
in the playoffs, maybe.
#1 overall was Houston Texans, but the Patriots got the #1 defense left.
Right, and Seattle, and then it's Seattle, then it's Denver. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, and I think if Bo Nix was playing, he's the more athletic quarterback between the two. If we talking about making plays off the run and all that shit, right?
You're right.
So I give Bo Nix the edge when it comes to quarterback and when it comes to that playmaking. But as far as arms, Drake May got the better arm, no question. Drake May got a stronger arm than Bo Nix.
That's the more live arm. Yeah, everything else I give Bo Nix.
Yeah.
I give it.
Teron Brown says it's going to be a blowout.
Cause you might, I don't know, cause I don't well then again, cause there's no Bo Nix.
I can't say it's gonna be a blowout because that defense is good, man. I don't care what nobody says.
No, it ain't gonna be a blowout.
Ain't gonna be no blowout. I don't care if Steelers playing or not.
Yeah, I don't remember. Pat Surtain hurt his shoulder last game. He still played, but he still,
He had a
They ain't got nothing to do with his feet. Got nothing to do with his feet.
They could smother Stidham to not be able to throw the ball. They could do that to him. I can see it being a blowout. It could possibly be a blowout. It's possible.
Nah, but that defense gonna hold. They gonna hold Stidham down too. Watch, they gonna hold Stidham down.
When I say blowout, when I say that, Denver not gonna be able to score, and Patriots will have like 17-3 or some shit like that. That's a blowout.
No, I don't think. I think it'll be closer than that. Yeah, I think it'll be closer than that.
Well, I mean, we definitely gonna see.
But you just said they're gonna be home too. That's gonna matter.
That's an edge. That's an edge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they're gonna be home, and then they're gonna have that defense. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be wild in Denver, yo. I don't think Denver gonna win, but shit, I think they got a chance to.
It will definitely be wild and loud.
Like the Patriots gonna win, especially now with no Bo Nix. I feel like they'll win.
Yeah, no Bo Nix is what's getting it for me.
I'm gonna pick the Patriots, right? Me too. But I still gonna pick the Patriots just because of the defense.
I would have picked the Patriots even if he was there too, though. By a slight
edge. That's exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I gave it a little edge of mine.
How the weather supposed to be?
Bad. This winter, bro.
That should be close. Man.
I mean, the Patriots is used to it. I mean, they used to think, well, the altitude might be different.
I'm just saying, far as like scoring gonna come hard. Go ahead,
Denver is further west, so I don't know if they're gonna get affected by this storm as much.
Yeah, it's a snowstorm coming to. I don't know if you're right. They're further west, so you might be right. So they don't know if they're affected. Or they got it.
That's true. It's gonna be cold though. You can guarantee it's gonna be cold in a motherfucker.
Yeah. But if they was playing in New England, it might be.
Oh, you know this. Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying the weather going to slow the scoring down. So it's going to be close.
Yeah, because in bad weather, teams rely on their run, right? So if they both got good run defenses, so it's going to be he probably right. It's going to be a tight ass game,
like a low scoring joint. Yeah.
T. Brown said defense will have to come up with multiple turnovers. Possible, yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, Denver gonna have to come up with some turnovers for sure.
It's gonna happen. They both gonna come up with turnovers. I can guarantee that. Both teams will have a turnover in this game.
I feel like more fumbles than picks. That's what I feel like.
Yeah. Strips, a lot of strips.
Who Denver number one running back?
Harvey.
Yeah, Harvey.
He ain't gonna get it. He ain't gonna be able to get it.
Harvey tough. Don't sleep on it. He tough.
Nah, he ain't gonna be able to get it done. I'm talking about enough to help Stidham. That's what I mean. Enough to help Stidham.
You never know.
Nah, because they gonna key on that shit. They gonna make Stidham throw that shit. They gonna make Stidham throw it. They gonna put it in the hey, we gonna put it on his arm. Watch. That should be the plan. Anyway, that should be the plan.
Stop Harvey. The man.
Stop
Harvey. And New England got the better offensive line too.
So yeah, they running game probably a little better.
They got a couple running backs.
Yeah,
they got Ramondre Stevenson and the rookie,
the fast guy, the real fast motherfucker. Yeah.
All right, Chuck, my bad.
We're gonna do that. The number one run defense too.
So that's what I said. Yeah, they ain't gonna be running.
Even if the weather bad, you're gonna have to run because if the wind blowing, you're gonna have to try to run at least.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works. All right, let's move on to the next one, man. The Rams versus Seahawks. Chuck, start it off.
It's going to be a good game. The Seahawks obviously have a better defense. Looks like your boy Sam Darnold has rounded into shape. He's not seeing ghosts this year. He's leading the Seahawks to the championship game. won the division, and he's looking good. And they fly on defense. They fly to the ball. And then you gotta look at the Rams. They have a pretty good defense. I like the Rams D line. I like Jared Verse and them boys. They can get to the quarterback. They definitely have a better quarterback. Matt Stafford is a wily veteran. He has a Super Bowl under his belt. And,
Best quarterback in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, for sure. And I just think with him throwing a Puka Nacua, throwing a Devontae, then they got the tight end Parkinson.
Probably the best receiver in the playoffs right now.
Oh, best receiving core in the playoffs right now for sure.
I know everybody. I know everybody picking the Seahawks, but not me. I'm going with the Rams. And the reason I'm going with the Rams is because they got the experience, they got the better quarterback, and they got that dynamic duo receivers, man. So, and I don't get it twisted because Jason Smith-Njigba, he's nice for Seattle, but
he the best receiver this year.
but the combination of Puka and Devontae got 14 touchdowns. He got the most touchdowns in the league this year, and he missed like 3 games. So when one thing I can tell you, when Matt Stafford is on and he throwing to Devontae and Puka, they are tough out. And then they got that young boy running that ball, Kyron Williams.
Mm-hmm.
They tough. And I'm gonna tell you, Seattle is gonna miss Charbonnet. They got Kenneth Walker, but they're gonna miss Charbonnet being out. I'm telling you. So
that's they short yardage runner, man, the power runner. Yeah.
So they're gonna miss that. So
they're gonna miss Charbonnet.
I'm going with the Rams. I know it's an unpopular pick, but give me the Rams. That's what I'm going with.
Lee Love, what you thinking, Lee Love?
Bruh, defense wins championships. I'm going with Seattle. They played them a few weeks ago and they shut them out. Devontae wasn't playing, but what they do this week against the Bears, they wasn't really supposed to win that game against the Bears like that. You feel me? They had problems with the Bears, and you're gonna go out and play against this defense. All right, we're gonna see. So I don't really trust Sam Darnold, but being at they home and that defense playing like that, I gotta go with the defense, man. I got defense wins championships. Defense wins championships. And you see how the Rams just gave up, how they was letting Caleb Williams do them. Like that defense, they played good last year, but this year that defense ain't the same. You know what I mean? So I gotta go with Seattle, man. Because I like a Seattle Patriot type look in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I just like that look. I like that look. It's happened before and it'll look good again, I think. So it'll be, good storylines for that one. So I gotta go with Seattle, man. I'm a defensive guy.
All right. Nephew, what you thinking?
The best defensive line in the playoffs right now is Seattle. Best secondary right now in the playoffs is Seattle. That boy Witherspoon is a monster, yo. They defensive line is vicious. Like I can't see Stafford sitting back there having enough time to be getting to these 2 top receivers that he got. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna have to get the ball out of his hands quick. Gonna be going a lot to his running back, going a lot to that tight end on them short yardage routes. But I don't think it's gonna be enough. I think Sam Darnold gonna manage the game well enough to win the game. He not going to try to win the game, but he not going to lose the game. You understand what I'm saying? Like he going to manage the game. And that's all he going to have to do in this game. And like Lee said, they played them just a couple weeks ago and they smashed them. So what's going to be different now is the fact that they're going to have a lot of crowd participation. Are they playing in LA?
Nah, they playing in Seattle.
It's going to be crazy in Seattle. That crowd going to be going ballistic. That line going to be going crazy. I got Seattle to win the game, man. I don't even see it being close. As explosive as the Rams' offense is, I don't see it being close.
I don't see it being close either.
I don't see T. Brown. You see what T. Brown say?
I see what he said. I hear you, Cuzzo, but listen, first of all, let me say this. Nephew, I totally agree. Witherspoon is a different type of end. Totally different.
That shuts one of the receivers down right there.
Right.
That shuts one of Quinyon. Let me not.
He ain't shutting Puka down. He ain't shutting Puka down. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Let me let me give my shout outs and my kudos and respect to DeMarcus Lawrence. Because his exact words was, the rest of my career, I ain't gonna win no Super Bowl in Dallas. He over there in Seattle looking like a young DeMarcus Lawrence. So I don't know if Stafford gonna have that type of time in the pocket.
Leonard Williams from the Giants. Leonard Williams, him and DeMarcus Lawrence.
I was going right there. I was going right pause to the middle. Pause. I was going right there.
Oh, they got Leonard?
Stafford's not mobile. He's not mobile. Stafford got to get that thing out of there quick. So, do I believe him as a quarterback. I believe he's way better than Donovan.
Oh, shit.
That's a totally different ball game with that defense against the Rams defense. Rams defense don't scare nobody at all.
Bro, look up how much Puka Nacua had against them last game. Somebody, please.
That's a good question.
Because you Chuck talk about this receiver, this shit, this receiver, that.
Lee, you gotta remember, this is the playoffs, man. It's a different mentality.
I don't care. Defense, when this is when the defense is supposed to be there, and the best defenses come alive. Let's name them. Ravens. Let's name them. Let's name them.
It's just
that don't matter. It don't matter. It don't need to.
No, I'm just telling you, the Tampa Bay sapping them. We the name. The Giants straight handing them. It's defense, baby boy. Like when you could get to this level right here, bro. The defense is what's going to take you over the top, man. You can't give up no points.
Quarterback just can't lose the game. That's it.
Yep. Gotta be able to run the ball and play defense. That's what you gotta be able to do in the playoff.
And make a play. Make a play. Have that quarterback that can make a play. That's it. You gotta make a couple plays in the game. That's it.
Cause that defense, they get stymied, man. Get real stymied. Stymied.
Hey, Lee, who killed them last game?
Yeah.
What he had?
12 catches for 225 yards.
And they lost?
They lost. 12 catches for 225 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And
How
they
much
lost.
Devontae had?
He ain't play that game.
So it was all okay.
Oh, that's wild. That's wild that they gave up
I
that.
tried to tell you they can't go.
What was the score, Chuck? What was the score?
They beat
38-37 in overtime.
Nah, that's not the last game. That's not the last game.
December 18th.
That's not the last game. Because they only had like 3 points the last game they played them. It was like 40-3, wasn't it?
See what I can find. Hold up. I'm going to let you know now.
Yeah, that's not last game. He didn't have no 225 no last game on him. Please tell me that ain't true.
I don't think so.
You making me want to change my pick. if he had 12 catches for 225.
The last game, Seattle and the Rams played at Seattle. Puka Nacua had 225 yards and 2 touchdowns.
What's the date? What's the date on it?
December 18th.
What?
December 18th. The game after that, they played the Panthers. They played the Panthers for on the 28th. Game after that,
37. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought they blew them out. No kid. I don't know why I thought that. I gotta check that later, man.
They can't hold Puka, man. I'm telling you, that
Puka. Let me see.
Not too many can
I
hold
don't remember that. I don't remember that happening. We would have talked about that, wouldn't we?
No, because we don't mess with them West Coast teams like that. But I mean,
nah, we be talking about if somebody had a good ass game like that. We would have said that shit in the chat. I don't remember that in the chat.
No, I don't remember that.
I remember one game. Bill Krosky Mary had a good game. We didn't talk about it.
You talked about that shit every day, nigga. You talking about that nigga all season, bro, all the way up to the last game.
What I talk about and what we talk about, 2 different things. Lee.
Why would you bring up this dude last game?
I'm just saying, you was talking about that nigga in the
Chuck
last
is a
game.
super troll, man. I'm not fucking with Chuck, man.
You know why? You know why I'm bringing them up? Because you troll me in fantasy football. You gonna pick them and they ain't even use it. That's a 5-6.
You better be lucky I did. He ain't give you no points, nigga. He ain't scoring no points. At the end of the year. What'd you say, Chad?
It would have been nice just to have him on your team, right, Chuck?
I should have gave you that, Bob. I'm mad I didn't now.
So I don't pick no Cowboys. I refuse to pick a Cowboy in fantasy, yo.
You can't do yourself like that, Lee. That's crazy. You killing yourself like that.
Crazy. I don't be on it like that. I'd rather lose this fantasy than to fucking pick up a Cowboy.
All right, listen. Let's talk about Giants got a new head coach, Harbaugh. That's them your boy. Speak on.
Hey, man, what can I say, man? Hey, listen. Just like when Jackson Dart walked into the building and how he brought everybody that type of fire that you need for your team, Harbaugh doing the same thing. He bring credibility. He got a beautiful coaching tree that's coaching well in the NFL. He coaches well in the NFL. He had a winning franchise for the last 17 years. Maybe the last couple of years been bad. You know what I'm saying? So he has credibility. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he do with this team. He loved Jackson Dart. He said this was the first destination that he wanted to come to. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. His father loved us. You know what I'm saying? His brother told him it was a good idea. You know what I'm saying? So everything led to New York, to the Giants. You know what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful thing. I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to be the defensive coordinator, going to be the offensive coordinator. Then I know where to go from there. You know what I mean? And then the draft. I can't wait till the draft because Joe Schoen has no ability to fuck it up. This year, he has no ability to fuck it up. It's all Harbaugh. That's what was taking so long for the contract to be signed. Like, yo, I'm picking my own groceries. You have nothing to do with my groceries, bro. And I'm only reporting to John Maverick. I'm only reporting to the owner. I don't want to talk to you unless we talking about some TV show or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. Joe Schoen can't fuck up this draft, even though he had a decent draft last year. He had a pretty decent draft. But I'm looking forward to what Harbaugh going to do this year, man. And Big Blue, man, hey, listen, we on the rise, man. I think we're going to be a playoff team next year. That's an honest opinion. That's an honest opinion. I think we're going to be a playoff team next year. And I don't give a fuck what y'all say. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what y'all opinion is. I'm telling you what I believe. I believe that we're gonna be a playoff team because we was close to it this year. All the games we lost was by 1 point or in the second half of games. So we got a coach that's gonna get us to the finish line. So that's what I'm looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been in every game we played. So it is what it is, bro. I love to pick up.
Okay. Anybody got something to say?
I think it was a good hire. I do think it was a good hire. Probably was the best hire that they could have got. So they went out there and did that part because he will bring discipline. He will make it stable. You know what I mean? If niggas ain't going to play, they ain't going to be playing. You know what I mean? He going to bring accountability to the players because that's what they was lacking. So far as the culture and everything and what's going to happen in that locker room, they're going to have that part together. Now, far as on the field, now they got to get the right players in place. They got to get neighbors in, you know what I mean, and everything, because he had a good defense and he had a good offense and he ain't win shit with it. You know what I mean? He had Lamar, best quarterback, MVP 2 years in a row, and he ain't do shit with that defense and that. So we going to see how he worked Jackson Dart and everybody into the offense and everything. So who they, like he said, see who they bring in for offensive coordinator and everything. So, because I think that's going to matter. Whether they going to make the playoffs or not, I can't say they're not going to make the playoffs. Because Harbaugh I believe he can make the playoffs in his first season. Yeah, I believe that.
Let me ask you a question, Lee. What you think about the Ravens' offensive line the last couple of years?
They've been all right. They've been all right. They've been running the ball well. They've been running the ball well.
With the running back?
You got Derrick Henry behind you.
Yeah, Derrick Henry. With Derrick Henry, yeah, they've been running well with Derrick Henry.
Yeah. He was after Saquon last year, wasn't he? When he after Saquon, yeah, he was second. He was second in rushing after Saquon last year. He had a good ass season. Yeah. So yeah,
You got something to
do I think y'all can make the
Yeah.
playoffs depending on what Dallas and Washington do? Yeah, shit, I do. Cause it's still a lot to be determined. Still a lot to be determined. Offensive coordinators, we don't got no offensive coordinator yet. Like it's a lot to be determined.
Okay, can I speak?
Of course.
All right. I think it was a decent hire. I don't think it was the best hire they could have made, but it was okay. But I think
Hold on, right quick. When you say you don't think it was a good hire, right? It could have been better. Who you think would have been better before you go? Just give me one name.
Tomlin.
Tomlin can't coach this year.
Why can't he? If he could coach, ain't no
still-
stipulation.
No, he's still under contract. He's still under contract. He can't coach this year for nobody else unless he gets traded. So he ain't coaching this year. So who else would have been a
But
better hire?
they could have traded for him, but you just asked me. But I hear what you're saying.
Let Chuck cook, man.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just
No, I'm
saying.
just saying. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
But no, man, I just said Tomlin. They could have traded for Tomlin. But let me get to what I was saying.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I think that New York fans need to pump their brakes a little bit because and I'm gonna piggyback on. I mean, I was gonna say it, but you said it before me. I'm gonna ask y'all two questions, and I just want, I want to. You ain't got to give me no lengthy answer. Who's a better? Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you, Ted. No matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you, nephew, because it's your team. Who's a better quarterback, Lamar Jackson or Jackson Dart? Okay. Who's a better running back, Derrick Henry or Scatterboo? Okay. Now, what I'm saying is, I think that Harbaugh could maybe get you. And what y'all have? 4 wins this year? 5? How many wins y'all had this year, nephew? 4, right? I think
4 or 5.
I think he'd get you to 6, 7 wins. He'd probably give you 2 or 3 more wins. You know what I'm saying? With his credibility and his scheme. But see, he's bringing Todd Monken with him, who's going to be your offensive coordinator. And Todd Monken is not a good OC.
Oh my God, that's not true.
Hold on,
Yeah,
let
yeah.
me finish.
Let him eat. Let him cook. Let him cook, man.
Yeah, can I finish? When you have Derrick Henry and you only get him the ball 4 times in the second half, there's something wrong with that. So I just don't think that it's going like he going to hit a magic light and we're going to win 10, 9, 11 games. You have to remember, in the NFC, the way to get to the playoffs, more than likely you're going to have to win the division. And I don't see the Giants winning the NFC East, and they're not going to get a playoff because there's too many good teams out west. So in order for the Giants to make the playoffs, they're going to have to win the NFC East. They're not beating Dallas. Well, I know y'all ain't beating Washington because we done swept y'all 2 or 3 years in a row. Now y'all might beat Dallas once or Philly once, but y'all ain't going to beat us. So the only way y'all going to make the playoffs is to win the division. And y'all ain't winning the division, fam. So I just don't see y'all winning. Now I think y'all could get to 6 wins, maybe even 7, but y'all
He repeating himself now.
But I don't see y'all making the playoffs in year 1. Maybe after a couple of drafts with your boy Harbaugh buying the groceries versus Shane, then maybe y'all could make the playoffs. But y'all not gonna make the playoffs this upcoming year, my G. Y'all just not, and we could put money on it right now.
Yeah, is y'all gonna make it?
Well, I don't
Go
know.
ahead, Chuck.
We might not make it. I'm saying,
Is y'all gonna make it? Is y'all gonna make it?
We probably will though. If I put it to you, if JD5 healthy, we'll make it. If JD5 healthy, if Jaden Daniels is healthy, we'll make the playoffs. I didn't stutter.
All right, well, let me say this. Let me say this, and this is not a shot at you, nephew. This is just piggyback on some bullshit Chuck just said. When you said they might beat the Cowboys, first of all, and again, this is not a shot, but nigga, this is the first time they beat us since Dak was a rookie. This year was the first time they beat us since Dak was a rookie.
I don't know that. I don't keep up with y'all. I'm just saying.
I
know they beat y'all this year. I know they beat y'all this year. That's what I'm going by. Well, that's what I'm going by.
Y'all didn't beat us this year.
No, we
so
didn't.
Stop that part. Right.
We beat y'all last year.
We beat y'all every year.
We stay on the topic, man. Come on, man. Flow.
Anyway.
If Jaden Daniels healthy, y'all ain't beating us.
We'll
It don't
see.
matter if y'all beat them or not, though. That game, that's only 1-2 games on the
You're
schedule.
right, but
It don't matter if y'all beat them.
but that's leading to the division winner. We always split
Well,
with
let
y'all
me say
every
this.
year.
Let me say this. Salute to the Giants. I think Harbaugh was a great hire. I think that was a great hire. I think Jackson Dart is right up his alley of what he wants to develop. I truthfully think, and I've heard this from a lot of people. I mean, I'm not going to say they actually know, but I know, Ravens fans is up here that say the same thing. Lamar was a head case where he didn't want to listen. He always wanted to do things his way. Jackson Dart is going to listen. So that put me in perspective because Harbaugh demands discipline. That's his first thing. They're going to listen to him. He's going to develop.
Listen, Jackson Dart said, "I play to win." That's why Jackson Dart got all them concussions because he's hard headed. So I disagree with you, Tut. But go ahead.
You got a coach like David.
Go ahead, Tut.
You got a coach like David. David and Harbaugh is totally different. Harbaugh's going to tell him to take that slide unless it's necessary. We probably need a first down. If you're going to try it, then try it. But don't continuously go ahead and go the fuck out of bounds and take the dot and slide. I'm pretty sure Harbaugh's going to tell him that. That's not it. But what I'm saying is, I think Harbaugh is going to bring that Giants culture back. That Parcells in your face type shit. That's what I feel when it comes to Harbaugh. But whatever y'all want to say, y'all can say it. So again, salute to the Giants. Forget them. Go ahead, speak up.
Nah, he definitely gonna bring that structure back. They ain't had it, and like I always say, it ain't since Coughlin that they had that type of person in the building that's gonna hold people accountable. You know what I mean? And then they got young players now. They got young players who they can be molded. You know what I mean? And be better players. Dart, not a Lamar Jackson, but Lamar Jackson ain't never win shit. You know what I mean? So my point in saying that is that he can have the Giants team just as good as the Ravens. You know what I mean? He been winning. He ain't been winning no championships, but he always be winning. So I feel like he gonna bring winning back to the Giants. How it look playoffs, I don't know, but I think he gonna bring winning back to the Giants.
Okay.
So, all right, nephew, let's get it on. We will talk about your Knicks now. 50-point win. Like, first of all, who did y'all play?
Yeah, fuck that 50-point win. That was practice. Listen, man.
Y'all play.
The Nets, man, a lowly, horrible Nets team that we should have beat like that every time we saw them, and we didn't. But let me just say this, man. The way we're presently constructed, right, with Cat in the middle of the floor, even with our whole team there being healthy, it's not a good look, bro. He is defensively incapable of doing anything, bro. He can't handle a pick and roll. He can't handle a one-on-one. Offensively, he draw fouls more than he draw defensively. He draw more offensive fouls than defensive fouls. Who the fuck do that, bro? Like, when he going for an offensive move, he got to grab somebody. He got to throw somebody's arm out the way. He got to kick somebody in the nut. Like, he do too much stupid shit. Like, I don't understand. I never seen this cat in Minnesota. I never seen him play like this. I'm starting to believe that he just don't want to be here, right? He doing shit to make us want to trade him. I'm starting to believe that in my head because I never seen him play like this in Minnesota. I never seen him talk to the rest, flop the way he do, like stay on the floor while we running down court. Like, I never seen this cat before. Like, I don't like him. I don't like him like that, bro. Like, even when he playing hard, he a defensive liability. So Jalen Brunson playing hard defensively this year. Like, I see he getting fouled. He getting fouls. He getting offensive fouls. He's getting steals. He in the lanes. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to play defense, which is a lot. But when you had two people on the floor that are incapable of playing like OG type defense, then it's gonna be a problem. But when we swap it out, right? When Cat get off the floor, Mitch get on the floor, and you got Jalen and Mitch, and you got OG, and you got Bridges out there, it looked like a solid defensive unit. And they play well together. And then you could bring anybody else in with it besides Cat, and it look well. You know what I'm saying? We just got to get rid of Cat, man. Cat got to go. I'm hoping we trade him before the deadline. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm hoping we trade him before the deadline. If not, I don't see us winning the championship with Cat. Period. I don't see us winning the championship with Cat, bro.
I told you last year, Cat was a liability. Lee, what you got to say?
Bad.
Bro, this is nothing new to me. Like, I've been saying that this is not a championship roster. I've been watching basketball over 30 years, bro. I know what a championship team look like.
I disagree with roster, but my bad. Good.
Yeah, definitely. If Cat on the roster, you want him to get traded, that means it's not a good roster. That's not a championship roster if you want him off the roster. You want to make it a championship roster. So, of course, Cat probably, I don't know if he's going to go or not. I don't know. But even last year, I was saying, in order this year to get to the championship, right, it's got to be on the players. It can't be the coach no more. You can't blame it on the coach no more. We playing too much. You ain't playing the bench no more. You can't. So it's going to have to be on the players. And Cat is not that player. He's just not that player. With a lot of other ones on that team, that what they can do when it comes to defending the paint, guards not getting in the paint. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not like that. And then if you got Mitchell Robinson on the floor, Mitchell Robinson, he offensively kind of challenged on the offensive end. He get his rebounds and his dunk, but as far as like, they can't give it to him in the post for him to get no buckets like that. They ain't gonna go to him like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like Thibs squeezed the most out of that, out of that unit by getting them to the Eastern Conference Finals. He squeezed the most out of them. He got them to where that roster could go. And now they need to change the roster in order to get to the next level. And that's just how I feel. I've been saying this a long time ago about the talent on the team, that it wasn't championship caliber. No matter who the coach bring in, what coach you bring in.
Lee, let me ask nephew a question real quick.
Go ahead.
Quick question, nephew.
I can't hear you.
I said, let me ask you a question. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Do you miss Randall?
No. Hell no.
Okay, I'm just asking. Okay.
Hell no. Go ahead.
I told you last year that this boy was a liability. That's first of all. Me right now, what I would do, I'm giving Milwaukee that call. Like, listen, you can take Cat, I give you Deuce in the second round. Give me Giannis. I would right away. Right away. Because Cat, I ain't gonna say that, but yeah, he's a liability. That's the best I can say.
Cat talented, yo. Cat is talented, but when you got, because if you switch on Brunson too small. If you switch on him, you go right by him. You know what I mean? And that just ain't no good match made in heaven for no defense. You know what I mean? That's why they looking crazy out there on defense. You know what I mean? It's a couple of Bridges defend, Deuce defend, Hart defend. You know what I mean? But even when you switch out, like
Cameron defend, Bridges defend, OG defend, Mitch defend.
Yeah, they defend. Yeah, they defend. But your two best players is the ones who can't defend.
It's not Brunson, bro. You can say it all you want. Brunson don't play defense, but he does play defense. It's all about Cat.
He's too small.
Up the whole nucleus of the
defense.
Biased. Has nothing to do with Brunson.
You being biased, bro.
I'm not being biased. I watch the games. I'm telling you what's going on.
You watch the game, but you say Bridges began to the my man begins to the foul line. He don't. So you watching the game, but you're not seeing the game properly. You're not seeing the game properly. So this is what I'm telling you. When Brunson get in the pick and roll, the nigga too small. I see it. I seen it before. I seen him switch on somebody and have to foul him. I seen you. Don't tell me you don't watch the game till you don't see that. You can't tell me that. Cause when he get in the pick and roll and somebody too big for him, he got a foul or it's a bucket. I seen it, bro. I seen it. So what I'm saying is what I've been saying all along. It ain't no championship roster. They got to make some moves in order to be up there and make a run for a championship. If not, and Brown, he hugging Draymond Green after Draymond Green grabbed Cat leg. What is wrong with this guy? Come on, man. You bring him in. Come on, man. Get this clown out of here, man. I mean, he's horrible. He's horrible.
They talking about Draymond Green might go to Boston. Chuck, what you got to say about it?
I mean, listen, the Knicks, they just hit a rough patch.
You kind of low.
Chuck, am I low to you? I guess I am, because nephew said he couldn't hear me.
Yeah, you low. You low.
We can hear you though. We can hear you though.
Okay.
Good.
I'll speak up. Basically, I think the Knicks hit a rough patch, but I think they'll be okay. They just gotta, I don't know, man, because I ain't really watched all the Knicks games, but from the games that I've watched and what I'm hearing, I mean, Brunson's still playing though, right? Because I know he was hurt for a couple games.
Yeah.
Maybe they need to get Hot 40 in the game, or I don't know. To make I mean, I know you're paying Cat big money, but maybe you need to get some of them other cats some time and let Cat sweat it out on the bench, and maybe he'll appreciate the time he get. I mean, you got to do something. You can't just think, oh well, Cat just. I mean, like to piggyback what nephew was saying, when it was the other game, he was kicking that Powell, trying to kick him in the nut. Like, I'm like, what is this dude doing? Like, it's like he ain't even trying to play basketball. He's trying to kick people in the nuts and. Just I don't know, man. I don't know.
Walking around and shit, stupid shit.
And so it's like I gotta kind of agree with nephew. Like, are you trying to get traded, or are you trying to, get sat on the bench or something? Because that's not even basketball. So I don't know where it's coming from. And he like nephew said, he definitely wasn't doing that in Minnesota. Maybe it's because Ant-Man would have punched
New York is not for everybody mentally.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody mentally.
So I don't know.
That's what's the fact. That's a fact.
You heard what Julius Randle said. You heard what he said. He had to smoke in order to maintain. Like, he couldn't even maintain being sober and shit in New York.
He got that fat chick he was messing with. That's his issue. But
He was getting buckets though. He was getting buckets though. That nigga was getting triple doubles at one time.
12,
yeah, and turning over the ball at the end of games when he was supposed to. Yeah, turnovers, man, big time.
Personally, I'd rather have.
I feel as though New York is fine. They get rid of him and get a good piece out of it. Y'all be all right. He's the only problem.
It got to be the right piece. It can't be any
It
piece.
got to be right. Definitely got to be the right piece. That's why I say go get.
It got to be Giannis. It got to be Giannis. Ain't nobody else going to be able to help you win the championship. That's on the market. You can not no LeBron.
Cat. Definitely. Who would you give him? Cat and who else? If they ask for Cat and Deuce to Giannis, would you take it?
That ain't enough. I don't think.
It's not.
Cat Deuce in the first round.
It is enough because Cat making 50.
I'm just talking about as far as getting Giannis.
Talent-wise?
Yeah,
I ain't talking about money-wise. I'm talking about talent-wise. Yeah, who the fuck?
If you give me Cat, you gotta give me Cat. You gotta give me. Hart.
It ain't about see when it comes to that shit, it be about money. You got to make the money match. It's all about business.
I understand.
No, I'm talking to Lee. Lee was talking about that ain't enough. Just Cat. I'm just talking about when it come to that money, it's enough. If we put in you throw in the draft pick, that's enough right there. As far as they want to give them up, we can't give up too close.
It ain't talent-wise though. You could match the money. Niggas could get rid of players to get rid of the money. What I'm saying is talent-wise. Who's gonna take Cat in the draft pick for Giannis? You crazy.
I would take Cat in the draft pick, and if Giannis is Giannis,
give up Giannis.
Giannis don't want to be there. He's talking about sitting out the rest of the season. He don't want to be there.
You still ain't going. You ain't going to give him away for no bologna sandwich.
Right. You could get a.
No, but listen. All right, let's clear this part up. Cat is Cat, but don't say him like Cat is trash because he's not. He's not trash.
Oh,
Cat can't fall defensively. He's not dead. Cat's not an offensive liability. He's a defensive liability.
That's what. And Giannis not. And Giannis not. That's the difference.
Giannis is not neither. He's not neither. So I agree with you on that. Talent-wise, yes, Giannis got to beat. But with the money and with Giannis ready to leave and wanting to get out of there, I think Cat and say Deuce and a first-round pick to get him out of there, good to go. And we
I'm trying
do.
to tell you, that's not enough. Buck's not gonna take no goddamn cat. What
No,
cat gonna do in Milwaukee, bro?
Hey,
On that team.
Nothing.
the,
They,
the same thing Giannis is doing in Milwaukee if he decides to sit out. Because he already said he's frustrated to where he wants to be ready to probably sit out the rest of the season for what
I ain't heard Giannis say not one word yet. Personally, I never heard him say nothing out of his mouth. Not one time
I
yet
heard,
of him being traded.
let's see
I
what
heard him say
happens, man.
it's going around. But yeah,
Just saying,
we'll
that
see what happens.
if niggas want to get traded, they usually say it. They usually gonna say it, but Giannis not gonna say that. Giannis not gonna come out and say I'm ready to be.
He ain't gonna say it out
You
in
don't hear
public.
reports all the time. You hear all types of
You don't know
reports.
You don't know what he went to the owners and said. He might have went to the owners and said, "Listen, Giannis ain't
I'm
that
talking
type
about
dude."
publicly. I'm talking about publicly. He's not going to say that.
Wait, he ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that. You're right. He can do that. So we don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, get to them Spurs. Chuck, talk. When hear you talk, they talk now.
very disappointed. They are first round out. They ain't shit. We need coaching. Shoot too many damn threes. Idiotic coaching. You got the biggest nigga in the league and you don't post them up. You shoot too many threes. Stupid coaching. Next.
We love. Go ahead, man. We got the Rockets in with y'all, man. We love.
Chuck don't know. Chuck don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But what I'm gonna say to you is, our coach probably gonna get coach of the year. Why you downing him? Why you downing him? So you got to put Wemby in positions to be able to. Wemby ain't no post player like that. That's not his bag. He don't be getting it. He turn and pull. He catch in the middle. Blah blah blah. He ain't on that type of. You know what I mean? He catch and go. But anyway, we lost to a good Houston team. You know, on a back to back. On a back to back. So I'm not even tripping on that loss. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that. It depends on who we go up against. We might do lose in the first round. You know what I mean? We won't get the right matchup. I believe we can lose in the first round. But you're going a little bit crazy over that loss, man. You're going a little bit psycho over that, man. Relax, man. Everything is all going to be all gravy, man. Relax. All-star break. You heard what Wemby said. He said, if these niggas don't want to play hard, you all play hard by myself. No key. Wemby said, yo, stop playing. We're going to be all right, man. You seen the boy killing everybody was balling, man. We lost. We're gonna lose games like that. But I don't like that niggas coming back from down 19. I don't like that shit. You're right about that. We gotta grow up on that part. We gotta put our foots on people necks when it's time to get rid of them, man. You're right about that. You're right about that. We gotta put our foot on people necks.
There's an old saying that says one in the hand is better than two in the bush. You know what that means?
What it mean?
A 2-point shot, a 2-foot shot is more likely to go in than a
That's our style, though. That's our style, man. That's how the league is, man. That's our style.
But hold on. I'm going to take it to football real quick. The hallmark of a great coach is what? The adjustments that he can make at halftime. You understand what I'm saying? If you shooting threes and Champagne hitting 8-9, okay. But when niggas is 0 for 11, you got to stop shooting threes. What's wrong with a 12-foot jumper? It ain't got to be a layup or a dunk. But get in the paint, shoot a 10-foot jumper.
That ain't how it was, man. We slacked up. How the fuck they get back in it? We got to get back on it.
I'm gonna tell you how they got back in the game because it was on Tuesday night on NBC. I'm gonna tell you how they got back in the game. While the Spurs were shooting threes, that big motherfucker Sengun was getting the rebound, outletting to that little white boy Shepherd, and he was acting like he was gonna shoot and give it to one of them Jabari Smith and come dunk 2 points. Spurs shoot a three.
So that's on the D, right? That's on the D, ain't it?
Spurs shoot a three. Motherfucker Kevin Durant come down, act like he gonna shoot it, give it to white boy Shepherd, he hit a 3. That's 5 points in a row. Spurs get the ball. Harrison Barnes, big blockhead ass, shoot a 3. They get the rebound, they come down. You know what I'm saying? Give it to KD. KD hit a 15-foot 2-pointer. That's 7 points. Spurs get the ball. What's the boy name? That wasn't even Castle. The other Fox. Fox come down, shoot a 3, miss it. They come down, they give it to 1-3. That's 10 points. That's how we lost because we were shooting threes and they was getting 2s. Come on, man. if you
That's
one
our
thing about
style of play. That's our style of play. We
okay,
shoot a lot of
everybody,
threes. That's our style of
everybody,
play.
They
everybody.
y'all live and die by the three, Chuck.
No, we don't live and die by shit. Cause we go to the post. We,
Hold on.
oh man,
Everybody on the panel, everybody on this panel play college ball. One thing I know for sure, if you see the ball going to hoop once or twice, now you it's like having a gun. You know what I'm saying? You reconfigure. Oh, okay, this shit was a little bang. Okay, now you can step back a little further. It's just like playing horse. You hit that shit. You
but let
step
me
back
tell you why that's like a bad thing to say, because we was 8 for 12 to start the game. So don't say that if you seeing it go in, because we was seeing it go in. We was 8 for 12 probably in the first half.
Lee, it's not.
I'm just letting you know that we was already hitting.
Right. But it's not how you start.
Right.
It's how you finish.
I understand that. I understand
Okay,
that.
so yeah, we started off hot, but then you finishing off cold. Then you got to switch something up. You can't. You know what I'm saying? If you come down, if I go to Prince Street and I get jumped, hit in the head, beat up, tomorrow I'm not going back to Prince Street to get beat up again. I'm gonna go to fucking Somerset or Jelliff or whatever. I'm not going back to get beat up by them niggas on Prince Street. No.
That's not a good analogy.
So
Hey, bro,
if shit
bro,
ain't working, you do the next.
what I'm
thing.
saying is you being rough on the coach of the year. You being rough on
Yo,
the coach
check
of the
this
year.
out.
You being rough on the coach of the year. That's all I'm saying.
Check this out. He definitely is probably the league runner first place for coach of the year right now, Ms. Johnson, because of where y'all at right now
Put some
in the
respect on
West.
his name. Put some respect. I watch that guy and they coaching good.
Number 2, Wemby should easily score 24 points a game, right? He should, as soon as he get in the game, he should be able to score 6 points every time he get in the game. Ain't
That's
nowhere in the
true.
world he can't score 6 points every time he get in the game.
That's not true. That's not true.
There's no way. Hold on, don't cut me off. I'll let y'all talk. I ain't say shit.
Say anything.
There's no way in the world this 7'5" man who can hit threes and be in the paint the way he do can score 6 points every time he come in the game. I don't. If he is the best, he's the most talented 7'5" person that's ever been in the league. I know that's easy. That's easily saying that.
No doubt.
So ain't no way in the world the way he handles the ball, the way he shoots, the way he's in the paint. You can't. Yo, I seen. What's this boy name? The point guard.
Fox.
No, the other one.
Castle.
And shout out to him with the windmill hand dunk. That shit was nasty as hell.
That windmill.
This nigga comes to the cup and he just be, sometimes Wemby will be standing to the side. He'll act like he's shooting, but put the ball right there so he can just dunk the ball. You mean to tell me he can't do that while he in the game 3 times every time he in the game?
Nephew, that's what I was saying.
So in my opinion,
that's coaching.
The coach needs to run some more plays like that for sure.
Thank you.
Because once you start doing that, the three is going to open up. Niggas going to be coming down trying to double team this kid, and y'all going to be having 3 points all day long. But so for that being said, right, it may be some adjustments after the All-Star break. We don't know. Mitch might make some more adjustments after the All-Star break.
We gave up a 25-point lead against Minnesota.
Y'all give up leads. That's what y'all do. Y'all been doing that, giving up leads. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all continue to do that after the All-Star break, 1 and out. If he make adjustments after the All-Star break, I see some more Wemby in the paint getting them 6 points every time he touch the hardwood balls. He should be scoring 6 points every time. So that's just my opinion.
Thank you.
First of all, this is basketball. I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is basketball, bro. If Wemby is not a post player, if you watch Spurs,
I wasn't saying post.
He's not.
My bad.
Say that again.
My bad. I wasn't saying post. My bad.
When he do score, come in, he do score 6 points, 2 threes, 3. He do when he come in. He start now though, so he do score 6 points. So I don't know why.
It with 14 points at the end of a game. That's why I said that.
Yeah, if you ain't watched the game though, and you just looked at the stats, you don't even know why. If you just looking at stats, you feel what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
You right. Blame you, Lee, because you called him a sniper. Now he heard that shit. Now he think he a sniper.
He is a sniper.
Man, get that big ass.
It's
son on
facts
that
here,
box.
sniper.
Get
He
your
had 7
big
threes the
ass-
other night.
Get your big ass on that box and work on that box, and then go to shoot.
Wemby ain't no center. Wemby ain't no center.
Tim Duncan.
No, he
When
just
we-
need a hook shot. He need a hook shot. He should be able to touch the glass. He's ready to put that shit on the glass every time he shoot. Like, put that shit on the glass. Ain't nobody taller than him out there. That's just crazy.
Bro, he is turning and shooting. I don't know what y'all watching. I don't know what y'all watching, yo. I really can't even talk because y'all saying stuff. Y'all ain't watching and y'all saying stuff that's way off the wall. Way off the wall. And it's like hard to even debate about that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I watch every game. And I know what Wemby do. I know the plays they run for Wemby. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Go ahead, Chuck.
Y'all said it all. I ain't got nothing to say. Shout out to my Rockets for the win. Shout out to Reed Shepard for turning into
Chuck, I know
something.
you watched the whole game, Chuck. I know you watched the whole game. So you see what it is. You see what it is. You see what it is. You saw what it was.
Only thing I want right now, Chuck, make my cash app happen. Check it out now. We're gonna go ahead and go to the next week. Let's talk about this Dennis Schroeder smacking Luka.
I didn't see that.
Okay. They didn't show it, but they said I ain't seen it either, but I heard all about it. B-Law, what you heard? What you know?
I heard that he ain't smacked him. He got suspended for trying to strike him. That's what
he lunged at him, but he ain't smacked him.
Yeah, I ain't see.
I saw that part.
Yeah, he ain't hit him. He ain't hit him. He got suspended for trying to strike him. So
he looked at him, smiled, and like, yo, you should have took that money, man. That was fucked up.
That's what he said.
He looked at Dennis Schroeder's face like, you should have took that money, man.
Basically telling him you in the basement. You should have took that money. Came over here.
Let's get to these playoff picks, Ty.
Yeah.
It's already over, nigga. You talking about playoff picks?
Oh, yeah,
it's already over.
All right.
Send that dub. Send that dub. Y'all get that dub in when y'all get a chance. Cause I'm picking Seattle with I'm picking Seattle with
I'm going against you.
New England.
I'm going against you. All I do is win 3, and I'm back.
Yeah, all you gotta do win 3, you can tie.
Right, so who you got? Y'all ain't in the playoffs. What's up?
I got
that's fucked up.
who I said I had. I had Seattle.
You said Seattle.
Yeah, Patriots. Seattle and Patriots. Yeah, I got Seattle and Patriots.
I got the Rams and Broncos.
I love it. I love it. All right. So it ain't no. Yeah, we got one more week, but we gotta get some basketball games going too in the future, yo. So Chuck, ain't no more. You out.
Before we get off, what you guys feeling like for Saturday? We could, get 1 or 2. We won't get some, get something up on Saturday.
We gotta get it back. We could get a basketball schedule right now. You would pop it up. We probably could get a couple predictions in on some basketball if you want. If y'all want.
Is it the heavy scales tonight?
The game started at 7 and 7-3.
Minnesota. Minnesota about to play Chicago.
So we can wait if we could do one Saturday. It's up to y'all, man.
Yeah, let's do it Saturday.
We really got to sit down and look at the games on the schedule. For the week.
My boy's playing right now. 2-8. You know that.
Who y'all playing?
6.
We probably playing too. We playing too. I think we playing too.
They're gonna smack the Philly.
Yeah.
They're gonna smack Philly, man.
No, they ain't. They ain't no easy game. They ain't no easy game.
I hope we get Al Harris for D coordinator, but it looks like we're gonna get Raheem Morris because that's Dan Quinn boy.
Oh, shout out to my Cowboys for getting that Philly D coordinator. What's his name? Christian something?
Christian Parker.
Christian Parker. Yes. Shout out to that boy becoming the Cowboys D coordinator.
Shout out to the chat.
Y'all bringing in the coordinator that never called plays before. I don't like that, man.
Hold on. Don't you say that. Let me pull his resume up for you. That's your quarterback.
No, that's my man. I know. I told you the players like him. They love him. But to never do something before and then try to do something, that's not an easy task, man. Y'all just think that's not an easy task, bro.
But that's not you got.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it ain't for us. For us, just bringing in a young coordinator, we bring in somebody. He already 80 years old.
I'm just saying, if you're trying to win the Super Bowl, you need somebody experienced. You don't think?
But sometimes you just need a different voice in the room, Lee. and you got to understand.
You
the
could
boy-
still lose with a new voice.
Hold on.
Lee, hold on, Lee. Let me say this.
He come from a good program, and they groomed him for this position. That's all I'm saying.
Lee,
He
let me
wasn't
say this,
running Fangio.
Let me
He ain't like
say
he
this,
gonna run
Lee.
Fangio defense.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Let me say this. 2019, 2020. I'm just gonna go from that part. All the other ones.
Go ahead. Do your thing. Go ahead.
He's the quality control, defensive quality control in Green Bay, right? Now, from 2021 to 2023, he was the defensive coach back. He's the one that gave Patrick Surtain his MVP.
Yeah,
That's what I'm looking at right now.
He got Quinn all pro.
That's what I'm saying. Then he came with same thing. So he's a young cat, 40 years
No,
old.
he good with cornerbacks.
I agree with you
Running
saying.
the
What
whole
I'm saying
defense is a whole
what I'm
different
saying
thing.
is
I'm
this.
saying.
Right,
But-
I agree. But what I'm saying is give him a chance. We don't know. You know what I mean? I'm thinking
All I'm saying is you can't give a nigga a chance when you're trying to win a Super Bowl. Can't give a nigga. You got to get somebody in who call plays if you're trying to win games. Like he just hire any coaches. Like this is why you got to.
I believe.
This is good. I'm saying you can't hire anybody for any spot at any time, bro. If you're a young team like the Titans, you know, you hire a coach that's going to develop the court. They know they're not going to win right away. You feel what I'm saying?
But let me explain this. He came from two strong defensive places. Denver
He was
and
a
y'all.
cornerbacks coach.
I get it. But you don't think he learned nothing being back in? You don't think he knowledgeable?
He teach good corners. He teach y'all corners gonna be good. Y'all corners gonna be good, but it's the defense gonna be good.
He in the
My
defensive
thing is-
room.
my thing is-
He went in there with
He in the defensive room. Give him a chance.
Yeah.
Remember I said this. Remember I
Time out.
said this. You're gonna be ready to kick him out. Remember I
Time out.
said this.
Time
You're
out.
gonna be mad.
Defensive coordinators, they hire defensive line coaches, right?
Yeah. I guess
All right, so he's going to be the defensive coordinator. He's going to hire a defensive line coach, and he's going to have the expertise in teaching the cornerbacks.
cornerbacks.
So I think
Cornerback.
So listen, that's what I'm saying. So listen, that's what I'm saying. He has the expertise to teach the cornerbacks, and then he hires a veteran defensive line coach.
Listen to this. It's about schemes. It's about putting your players in the right places. It ain't just about putting no defensive line. It's your scheme. What scheme is he going to run? That's what I'm saying. We don't know. He never did it before.
Who we learned from?
He came from Denver.
I don't know.
He came from Denver.
I don't know who we learned from. He played
That's part of a coach's tree, Lee. He's part of that coaching tree.
All right, if you say so.
Super Bowl champion. He's a Super Bowl champion.
Oh, time out. Let me ask a question, Chuck. Let me ask Chuck, let me ask you a question. When you have a coach that has a coaching tree, where does the coaching tree consist of? All the coaches around him, right? That's quarterback, defensive line, everything, right?
Offensive line coaches, some defensive back coaches, some coaches.
So what are we talking about?
Before Sirianni,
he only been with us 2 years. He wasn't like with
So are we saying no quarterback? So are we saying no quarterback?
When we talk about tree,
hold on, Lee.
Yeah, because y'all tripping right now.
No, you got to listen to what Tut said. Tut said he was in Green Bay, so he garnered some shit from Green Bay. He was with Philly, so he got a little Philly in his bag. And once he get to Dallas, he gonna take all that shit, put in the pot.
So why he ain't from the Green Bay tree? He was there the longest.
Why he from
Fangio tree? Let me talk for a second. Why is he from Fangio tree if he was with Green Bay the longest? Why he only was with us 2 years? He ain't been there long. So how is he from Fangio tree? Come on, man, that's tripping. You know what I mean? Coaches who come from a tree, they've been coaching with that coach for plenty of years, bro. Not no 2 years. Not no quarterbacks coach for no 2 years. Come on, man. Let's think realistically, though. For real, honestly.
That is realistic. First of all, let me say this. What was Sirianni before he became your head coach? What was he?
Sirianni was all type of shit, too. He was all type of shit. He
had to go through the stages, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He ain't no play caller. He failed that play call and it gave it to somebody else.
He did right.
He don't call nothing. He don't call nothing. Sirianni calls nothing, bro. Sirianni fucked up with the plays in the beginning and gave the shit up and never did it again. He was a new coordinator. He don't call no plays. He don't call no plays. Harbaugh is a don't call nothing. He don't call the defense or the offense. Sirianni don't call the defense or the offense. This is what I'm saying. He's gonna be a new play caller. When Sirianni was a new play caller, he failed. He gave it up. Go look it up. He gave it up.
Everybody who's a new play caller is not gonna fail, man.
I ain't say that. I didn't say that. I said when you try to win.
I'm just making a general statement. I'm not saying you. I'm just making a general statement.
All right. So what I'm saying is,
You heard me, Ted?
when you trying to win the Super Bowl, you want to hire people who kind of did that. That's all I'm saying. I want a coordinator that's called plays before. If we don't get no play caller that call play, I'm gonna be mad as fuck. If we don't get nobody that called plays before and know how to scheme up an offense and get your players open. If we don't get that, I'm gonna be mad as fuck. And that's gonna matter.
I'm doing it. It don't matter to us. I'm good without us. I'm happy we got that.
I feel you because y'all been losing for so long. It's like, who cares? You're gonna keep losing. That's all. You don't care.
How we been losing for so long, and y'all right along with us right now?
30 years, right? Y'all been losing for 30 years. I'm saying that ain't true.
And it took y'all 55 to get one.
I'm just saying.
So what's the difference?
We ain't talking about that. We talking about y'all. We talking about that.
So what's the difference?
We talking about y'all not winning for a long time, and I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Y'all didn't win for a long time, and now y'all want something. You happy? Enjoy.
Nah, it ain't that. I'm just saying when you trying to win Lombardis, these are not the hires you want to make. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Can a first-time coordinator do well? Yeah. Yes.
I think we're gonna be good. We got Michael Jackson at running back.
How many games y'all won? How much talent y'all had? How many games y'all won?
7 with no talent. 7 with no talent. No talent.
Y'all ain't had no talent? Y'all ain't had no talent?
That was defense? No.
So, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Gotta make a couple good trades over there.
We got Quentin Williams that close to the end of the season. What talent we have on defense?
All right, so what he gonna do? Y'all still don't got no talent. What Christian Parker gonna do with that?
Hey, it's off season that. It's off season that. We get the free agents. We definitely gonna do what we're doing.
That's why I'm saying it's gonna take time, and that means y'all that gonna be gone.
And that's why I'm saying
y'all supposed to be trying to win now. Y'all supposed to be trying to win now.
We're winning now. Listen, everybody have a good night, man. I'm about to go hang out with my wife. I ain't got all this, man.
Eagles over everybody, nigga.
Everybody holler, man. I'm out of here. I'm coming, baby.
Later.
Yeah. For all y'all that don't know, this how we get down. Yeah.
Who got what it takes to take what I got? Got a lot. Show the wreck your spot. Get my props. Show the wreck your shot. Why? Cause I don't rap, I rhyme. Hey, yo, who got what it takes to take what I got? Got a lot. Show the wreck your spot. Get my props. Show the wreck your shot. Why? Cause I don't rap, I rhyme.
Whoever wanna challenge, get they talent knocked off balance from the door. I ain't trying to hit shit no more. See me D5 from wherever they flow from. No one can protect you, not even the shield of Slowman. Hold pole position like Andretti on the totem. At the showdown, I show up and blow away your shogun. Take shit from no one, give me a spot, I sow one. Slam on any jam quicker than Onyx slogan. Slam. Quicker to move you when you be riding mine like the transit mass. X-style styles flow flips quicker than the math. Swiftly reading up on O2 as I show you styles to blow y'all lucky niggas up out of your horseshoe. When you fucking with the boss, it'll cost you. Train of thought was laid to run tracks across you. Verbal bow run wild, more wild than my thoughts do. Causing damage to anyone. Who? You. I can go on like the you and I with a verse. Any bout, I'm bout it, nigga. All for the purse. Hydrogen juice mixed with O2 stew and quench your thirst, break you down to your worst for what it's worth. Flow dust bust, hand got you itching for a scratch. Spit hazmats this off the hook like your screen door latch. If you a sofa, nigga, you couldn't strike it match. Tryna bite a piece of my flavor for you to reattach.
Got what it takes to take what I got. Got a lot. Show the wreck your spot. So get my props. Show the wreck your shot.
Why?